Everybody, a bit early, just kind of getting straight, getting my stuff together. Cheers, David. Sister Mattia, glad you're here, sis. Do a little jam chat today, everybody. How does my sound all right? Everybody get your doobies ready. We'll have a partake here for a minute. Cheers. My internet's probably really bad. I can't help it. Hey, flash in your pan. Cheers, my man. Turn up these yay cans. Okay, good. Thank you, Mattia. Please share this out, everybody. Let's get as many as positive-minded people in here as we can. We want to have a good jam chat tonight. You like my shirt, Tia? I'm wearing it just because of you. Been a long day, everybody. I know, Mattia. It's right here. Hope everybody's had a good week so far. Everybody's staying blessed. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Oh, man. I really like this jam. Oh, yeah. Legit. Well, finishing this joint up here, we'll play some jams. Everybody, I've got to get real motivated in my mind so that I can get all the juices flowing. I like to work real hard all day until I'm almost blind. And then I like to come in the evenings and play guitar. It helps me unwind and I get out all of my nonsense for the day. And trust me, I have a lot of nonsense throughout the day. We'll get all set up here, get the pedal all set. If this is your first time in the chat, please introduce yourself. Meet everybody in chat. Most of the people in here are in here pretty often, or their family. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate that so very much, man. I'm glad everybody follows along on my little adventures. I try to keep up current with all y'all's little adventures. All right, you guys ready? What's up, Bodie? What's up, Indiana Tones? Everybody's starting to roll in. Outcast Owls live. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. I know it's your first time here. Drum Detect. Brother Bear's Buzz. What's up, man? We got some Oklahoma family in the house. We got some Tennessee family in the house. We got a bunch of love in the house, everybody, tonight. All right, let's whip them out. First one's always rusty, everybody. First one's always rusty. Got to get it out of the system, you know what I'm saying? I think I just seen my wife in chat. Man, thanks everybody for coming in. I had my volumes a little. It takes me a minute to get all my volumes right so that I know that y'all are not being overpowered with just static speaker noise. Because I'm deaf in my right ear, I can't really hear very well. So I'm almost deaf in my right ear. I can hear 20% in my right ear. So I can hear all the bass tones, but no treble. Yes, I thought. Rachel is my wife, everybody. That's Yeti. That's Mrs. Yeti, Rachel Mavis. I do apologize for the runny nose due to the cannabis. Cannabis is an expectorant, everybody. I bet none of you thought that. You're probably like, "Well, you smoke marijuana. How could it be an expectorant, Yeti?" But I promise you, it's an expectorant. Oh, everybody's showing love to Mama. Thank you guys. She needs all the love she can get. She's got a bunch of stuff happening in the next 2 weeks. Bunch of major stuff happening. Jim Jones, welcome. Ooh, Grant, welcome, Grant. Macintosh, thanks for coming in, sir. This Mandarin Skittles is making me feel lots better. Actually, what it is I'm being a pig, and I'm enjoying myself. All right, we'll see if I can get away with doing this one, everybody. I'm gonna give some of you Visible Farms, man. Peace, bro. Just jam chatting, man. Just jam chatting, hanging out. All that good stuff. All right, let's do a jam. All right, here we go. Hello, shall we? All right, here we go, everybody. Well, there you go, everybody. There's a little jam. Little jam sauce. Nothing fancy. I ain't no professional. I ain't Steve Vai. Hey, Mud SWAT. How's it going, my man? Yes, very true, Drum Detect. We are all artists in our own way. Very, very true. I'm self-taught. I've never taken a lesson in my day in any of my years. So everything that you hear is not rehearsed. It's just off the top of my head. It's just Yeti playing jams for y'all. That's what it is, man. I'm good, Mud SWAT. I'm tired and I'm getting older, but I'm good. Even time affects wizards. Hey, CK420 Herb Talk. Thank you for coming in, man. I see you there. Shall We Adventures, I see you there. That's a little Stevie Ray Vaughan combination. Outdoors Inspired. Wow, thanks for coming in, man. Yes, doing my thing. Yes. Outdoors. Outdoors and indoors. Let's get kind of, you guys want to do some like, you want to get loud? All right, I'll stop. Sorry, everybody. Didn't mean to go all nutty. Sometimes it helps to play a little heavy. Cookies, all right, man. Earth Creeper, welcome. Whoa. Thank you, Cookies. That's not what we're about here, Carl W. Yeah, this chat here, we don't make fun of people. We don't do anything negative to anybody in any way, even if it seems like it's funny. This is a positive chat, a live positive chat here. We don't tolerate any nonsense. My moderators are watching, and they know that Yeti don't put up with no shit. So don't be putting any shenanigans in my chat. You know who you are. Let me flip this over real quick. We'll put on some recorded Yeti jams. How's everybody doing tonight? We'll get on with a little bit of chat here. Anybody got any questions for the Yeti they'd like to ask? Mrs. Yeti Rachel is in chat, so she can verify whether I'm telling the truth or not. I try to surround myself with the utmost positive people. I just dispatch negativity when it comes into my life. I do not tolerate it whatsoever. When am I coming to South Dakota to visit? I don't know who all. I would love to come to South Dakota in the summer and pan for some gold for sure. I'm going to try to get up to Michigan sometime, over to Colorado. I got a bunch of stuff. And just because I'm up here playing the guitar don't mean I'm not reading chat. I can do multiple things at once. Mrs. Green Thumb, welcome. Thank you. I hope that you're well tonight too as well, and I hope you have an amazing rest of the week. Everybody in here is so awesome. Yeah, Earth Creeper. It's around everywhere in YouTube world right now. I don't understand it. I got people hating. I have no reason I don't know what for. I know one person. I know of one fucking person that, is a little pissed. I apologize for my language. It just gets me fired up, because I did everything in my power to make this person happy, and they still accuse me of a whole bunch of stuff. How many ducks does it take to get a bunch for Yeti? Because I ain't got no teeth. No problem, who all. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate everything that you do and all your support over these last couple of years in the channel. Thank you so much. I wish they would move on cookies. I really do. I ain't nothing important. I ain't nobody special. Just a guy out here doing my thing, man. And that's my whole channel. Yeti won't be monetized. I don't want to be monetized, everybody. If it happens, great. But I'm not. That's not my goal here. My goal is to connect with you awesome people. Mr. Doughboy 356, Cliff, Mr. Cliff, and Miss Susan Lee, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you so much. Big love. Yes. This life we have, we think is so extended, is not. It takes 90% of your energy to be negative and only 10% of your energy to be positive. You tell me what's the easiest thing to do. I'd rather keep that 90% of energy for myself and for my family. Unacceptable, David Carlisle. We love you, Cliff. We love you, Mr. Doughboy. Come on, David, now. Don't be so tough. We get a swig of iced tea here. Throat's getting a little dry. Ah, yeah. Everything's going good in my world. I guess as good as you could hope. I'm tired. I'm ready to get my entire family over here with me. That's the thing, everybody, is I'm out here alone doing this by myself. I do have a number of the field. I have a base number, but I'm not going to say it. Let's just say it's big. It's a big number, everybody. A lot of ladies to look after out there. As a matter of fact, I had to come out tonight with the handgun and escort somebody away from the property because they were out tooling around on their four-wheeler and they didn't need to be where they were at. They were on private land. So I didn't scare them or pull the gun or nothing, anybody, but I had it on my side because I am just like 25 minutes from Oklahoma City and some weird shit happens out here. Especially when you got a giant marijuana field. Yes, cookies. I know. Now, easy, Rachel. They're your ladies, too. Those ladies are our livelihood. They're all our little daughters, I guess you could say. Masshole Grower, welcome. Thanks for coming in, man. I'm just getting me a little smoke break in between the jams. As soon as I get settled over here, everybody, I'm going to do a live DJ set on the turntables. No holds barred. YouTube can fuck off. Codfishing 180. Cheers, Yeti from Australia. Cheers, man. Cheers, mate. Now the Smith & Wesson 40 cal, it's pretty loud. It does the job. They knew right away they were in the wrong spot. They left out really fast as a two-stroke will run. I hate it that it's like that. You know, Yeti would love to go over there and just hand that kid a bud, but he didn't look like he was a very upstanding citizen to begin with. Well, right now the fence is getting electrified. So if you go over there and touch it, 40,000 volts goes through your system real fast. I hooked in the electric fence. It's hot. Gotta do what I gotta do. Excuse me. Mr. Cowboy 356. Clifford, you and Masshole would probably get along really good, man. Actually, everybody in chat needs to meet everybody. The point of YouTube is, and I see this in the cannabis community a lot, and I don't know if it's the same, with the cannabis community, because Yeti's in every community. Yeti's not just in the cannabis community. Yeti's in almost every community on YouTube, even the makeup tutorials and the game streams and the metal detecting cats. I love those guys. I'm a metal detectorist. The gold panning cats, I love those guys. Clash, the tinkerers like Mr. Doughboy 356, who makes amazing crafts and has the most creative mind. Just so many great channels in here right now. Cookie's Coo with all of his wisdom and his shenanigans. Just now getting to go live finally. And it's so great to be able to just meet people and connect in a way that is not wouldn't have been possible when I was a young man. You know, if you didn't have 10 cents to go down to the booth and get you a phone call in the phone booth, you wasn't calling nobody. Or mail a letter, you know. It really bums me out that there is so much negativity, and it's not just in the cannabis community, although there is more negativity in the cannabis community than any YouTube community out there, and I can promise you that. Yeah, Bodie. Yeah. It's just, you know, when you have a giant 3-acre pop field and everyone can see it for 2 miles, it's kind of hard to hide. Cookies remembers trolling down the sidewalk and with his pocket full of chains to go call his chicks at the phone booth. Good luck, Cliff, man. I'll be praying for you, man. I know you're doing good. Keep it up. I encourage you guys to, you know, some of you know some of my other videos, but I encourage you to go through my videos and look at some of the stuff, some of the turkey hunting and the bear hunting and the coyote hunting and the ginseng hunting and the mushroom hunting. Man, I love to forage. Not to mention some of the live streams where I'm making the actual obsidian blades live. I make some beautiful knives. I'm just kind of an all-around guy. The cannabis part's just a tiny piece of my life. It really is, y'all. I mean, it's a major piece of my life right now because I'm trying to change things for the better for my family. But that's the other thing is I'm not out here doing this for fun, although I'm having a blast and I love every minute of it. I've been poor all my life, plain and simple, and I'm tired of being poor, and I don't want to be rich. I'd be happy with $30,000 or $40,000 a year. That'd take care of me and mine real good. Unfortunately, I know how to live really well on that kind of money. I'm not looking to get famous. I'm not looking to be anything but Yeti, the real person, me, Chris. Yes, no, I know, Bodie. I'm not, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, if you want to know me more, better than the person that you think I am, go back through my videos and watch the kind of person I am. I've been on YouTube for 7 years. You can watch my life for the last 7 years. My entire life is on YouTube. I don't hide anything from anybody. What you see is what you get, man. That's just how it is. Oh, I had a pot pie earlier. It's messing with my stomach. I might need a Tums. I mean, I've been working on this for 3 years. For 3 years, it took me to get over here and get what I wanted at Farming Cannabis. It just didn't happen. it did happen. It just fell in my lap. But through other connections and other just pure work spirit and 42 years of cannabis being in my life, there's no reason why I shouldn't be successful. And those of you that are putting bets out there against me, keep betting. I hope you win a bunch of money, because it's going to happen. It's already happening. Maniac, Grammys, Homestead. Awesome. Sweet. So Susan is from Maine, I believe. And Maine, yeah, Grammys, Homestead is from Maine too, I believe. So you guys need to, check each other out. That's really cool. I was going to say something the other day, but a micro farm. No, I'm going to launch this farm's launched. I'm going to go launch another one here in another couple weeks. And then in the next spring, I'm going to have 3 going. 3 commercials. Along with the dispensary. I keep forgetting about it. Lots of money. I gotta quit these damn cigarettes. That's one of my next goals, cigarettes. Gotta stop them. All right, sweet, awesome, Susan. Great, I'm glad you guys know each other. That's awesome. That's how this works. That's how YouTube works right there, everybody. Bing, bang, boom. Done. I need all kinds of employees, but I can't pay nobody. I make my apprentice work for like 4 weeks before I actually accept him into the grow. You have to prove yourself. Prancer. Sorry, I'm on security watch. There's someone walking next door. My weed guard dog's barking. I got a weed guard dog. She's actually a weed eater, so I can't let her into the field, but she guards the perimeter. Yes, Brother Bears. I would love to meet. Not a problem. Ben C. Inlots was down last week. So I mean, I'm always trying to meet new people. Not a big deal. No, she's an English pit bull terrier. But I have a healer pit bull at home and back in Arkansas. She's some kind of mix. No, hog dog days are over for me. I'm not doing that anymore. That stuff's wild. I got friends that do it, but I'm not into it. Down there where I'm from in Northwest Arkansas, we got hogs all over. Oh, Prancer, she's a little bitty thing, but she's got a big bark. anytime there's any movement outside at night, all the security cameras go off, my phone goes off. Even if there's a coon out there, everything goes off. There's like 9 cameras up, so the monitor pops on, all the cameras pop on, my phone pops on. Doesn't matter if it's 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning. Some nights are rough. I'm out there looking for possums. You never know, it might not be a possum. I might have freaked the neighbor out going out there like I did earlier, but this is what happened. So it rained for 5 days here. And in Oklahoma, they have gophers, bad. And when it floods, all the water goes down into those gopher holes, and it's right in the corner of my fence. And the water went under the fence and washed out a big gully. The fence is like this, and now you can like belly crawl up under the fence. And a dude came flying by on a 4-wheeler today on a fancy quad racer or something, and all the cameras popped on, so I flipped everything over and peeked out the window, and he got to the corner of the grow fence, and then his 4-wheeler stopped, and that's where the hole's at. And I hadn't got to it yet. I hadn't filled it in with big cinder blocks yet. So I instantly grabbed my firearm and strapped it on the side of my body and walked out there with my hand on my pistol. And he was off his 4-wheeler. He had dropped his glasses, he said. And I just pointed at him and said, "You need to get on. This is a private road." And he turned around and went on down the road. Well, I'm assuming he probably lives down the road somewhere, and maybe one of his kin folks lives up here behind me, and they're going next door to the boss ladies to tell them the Yeti's been pulling guns. No, I'm sure it's not. I never pulled the gun. This stayed right there on my side. It stays with me everywhere I go. I have to have it on me. It's just part of it. Especially when I'm in transport. If I'm transporting product to the dispensary, I have to have a partner and I have to have a sidearm. Because it's just crazy. And yes, there are a lot of rippers out there. That's an actual profession here in Oklahoma. Ripping people off their pot fields, breaking into their house and stealing all their weed. That's an actual profession here in Oklahoma, yes. So I've always got to be alert. There's never a dull moment. It kind of sucks, but it's just the way it is. It is really sad, Cookies. And all it takes is making a couple enemies. I think Visible had some problems last week with some people that he's, had out to his farm, and they messed with his well, and there's just all kinds of idiots out there like that, people that are, I don't know. No, I think we're 9 inches above normal, David. 9 inches above normal in Oklahoma City in the middle of June going into July 1st is pretty crazy. But that's normal here. June is Oklahoma's second wettest month of the year, which is strange. And usually August, September is super dry and hot. So I've been storing up water. probably going to rain again tonight or in the morning. Good night, Maniac Granny's Homestead. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you so much. We'll probably get more rain, Brother Bears Buds. I'm already having to deal with bud rot out in the field a little bit. Luckily, I bought the Pure Crop 1 spray, and it's kicking its ass and kicking the bugs' ass out there too, except for them damn hoppers. But I ain't having any problems at all, other than just a minor speck of a bug here or there, you know, the damn Japanese beetles. And I don't know that the Japanese beetles are harming the plant. I can't really tell that they're harming the plant. So, but I've been spraying them. And then I talked to another grower down the road, and he said he was having problems with the Eurasian stalk borer. It was boring in all of his stalks, but I told him I had stalks this big around, so, you know, it didn't really matter. Let him try. I think I hit 9 feet today. I haven't measured. It's been so gooey. I haven't really been out in the field to work a whole lot other than to mow and treat and spray. I've been trimming all day. All day I've been trimming. Jarring and trimming, jarring and trimming, jarring and trimming, jarring and trimming, jarring and trimming. I trim for 6 hours a day, all by myself. Explore with the Holy Cowgirl. Thank you for coming in. Welcome. This is definitely, most definitely your first time in. I'm not done. I'm not done, BBB. I still got more to trim. Yeah, Japanese roses or Japanese beetles eat fruit trees. They eat the leaves off the fruit trees, but I'm not having any problems. And I think most of the field is starting to go into flower anyways. And once cannabis goes into flower, it puts off a different toxicity, which turns on other bugs, but turns off other bugs. So we'll see. I've got the strangest thing happening too. There is hundreds of plants out there, okay? Hundreds in that field out there. And there's only one plant out of the entire field that a critter keeps going to and eating from. It's only the one plant. No other plants around it. No other plants in the entire field have any critter eating any limbs except for this one tiny little plant. I cannot figure it out. So here when I get off in the live stream, I'm going to set up another game camera out in the middle of the field right on that plant and see if I can't catch what's doing that. It's very strange. I'm thinking it's a groundhog. He's just like popping up right out of that little hole and eating. Cheers, Harley Grower. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. I went ahead and crossed the teleporter with some Strawberry Amnesia auto on auto cross. Got some really fat seeds out of that. So right now I've got the Teleporter 1, Teleporter 2, and Tele Amnesia number 3s, all autos. Those seeds are available, everybody. They're about 65 days from start to finish. Killer buzz, great taste, great smell. Some of them produce purple tendencies. The Teleporter is a black gorilla on a white widow cross. And then, of course, it's black gorilla on white widow on Strawberry Amnesia. So now it's Tele Amnesia. Big shout out to Northwest Frostbite Seeds, man. Guy's a genius. I don't normally breed cannabis, but I went ahead this year and did it. I did a 2-run flower setup. I took the autos that were in the excuse me, let me turn this down a little. I took the photos that were in the mother room that we watched in the early season and went ahead and switched the light on them to match the outdoor light in March, which is a shorter time period. So the mother plants were already 3 or 4 weeks into flower when I tossed them out into the field. Then I took a little bit of OKC orange kush cake, male pollen, and I bred the Yeti Trainwreck with it, and I bred the Pocat Box number 5, and I bred the Mimosa number 2. And that early harvest netted me a whole bunch of beautiful seeds. So those buds will re-veg. The ones that are left on the bush, I still have a month of beautiful re-veg time. And those plants will go into fruition again and go into full flower all the way into October and probably into November. So that's how Yeti gets 2 flower harvests outdoors in one season. You got to catch the light, everybody. It's all about catching the light. There's a good possibility that some of those plants that are mothers will come back inside this winter and stay alive. All kinds of little projects we're going to do. I got a bunch of in-house genetics we're going to drop. I got some Jinx-proof 9-pound hammers we're going to drop that Jinxie gave me himself. I was told that in-house genetics was interested in coming down at the end of July to see Yeti's farm. That's still in the works. And then, of course, we're shooting the documentary with the filmmaker from Germany in October. So we got a bunch of things going on. The channel will have a lot of content for the next few months. That's for sure. Yeah, I was really surprised to get an email from In-House Genetics. That was kind of crazy. I have never even grown any of their seeds. I have a whole pile of them in here, but I have never grown them. So I'm going to set up 2 rooms. I'm going to set up the nursery for a photo room, and I'm going to set up this room here that I'm in for a photo room. But we won't launch that till the end of October. I've got to have a huge harvest to deal with, to contend with. So that's next on my list, is getting prepped for harvest. All right, Cookies. Good night, man. Thank you for tuning in, brother. Sweet dreams, sir. May you dream of green and boobies. I got a ton of seeds. I'm at about 150 strains right now. I've probably got 50 of those strains in the field. So we got a bunch of breeding and a bunch of stuff to do this winter. I'm going to pull out some males. I'm going to build a separate room for males. We're going to do some cross breeding and a bunch of other stuff. Kind of give everybody a rundown of how I do it. Everybody does stuff differently. Yeti has his own way of doing it, and that's just the way he does it. You know, all the great growers in here that were in here tonight, they have their own way of doing things, and we help each other and we bounce ideas off each other. Well, they did implement metric tracking today, but tomorrow they go back to court. So I've got all my tags here. I'm good. I'm legal for metrics. I just haven't put them on yet because I want to make absolutely sure that it's final and in the pocket. I sure don't want to give my money to Florida. I would much rather keep my money in Oklahoma. That's kind of a joke to me. And the guy who's fighting that, Mr. Durbin, he's actually my lawyer. So I'm on the list. My company is on the list for the growers and the dispensary peoples that are fighting that metric system. We do not want metrics. Not that it's complicated, not that it's hard. The reason we don't want metrics is because we don't want to give our money to Florida. the company that's doing the metric system here in Oklahoma is not based in Oklahoma, and that's why we're against it. So, Mr. Marmello, welcome. Thanks for coming in. They tax us so bad. So, you go to the dispensary here and you buy a pre-roll for $10. When I go to the dispensary as a commercial grower, they buy my pre-roll for $2. By the time I pay everything it takes to grow the cannabis, buy all the materials, the bump boxes, the cones, all the stuff, I make 45 cents a joint. The dispensaries are the ones that are killing the farmer in Oklahoma. The farmer has no problem paying their 40% to the state. It's the dispensaries that's killing the cannabis farmer in America, actually, all the way around, because the dispensary sets the tone for what the wholesale is going to be. So by the time I grow a pound of cannabis, the dispensary only wants to give me $800 for a pound. Doesn't matter what it is, how powerful it is, how strong it is, what strain it is. It's a flat rate. I'll give you $800 a pound. When we all know that a good pound of cannabis should at least go for $1,500 to $2,000 a pound, especially when my cannabis is testing at 31.9% THC. I don't know where you're getting your. Who are you selling to, Brother Bears Buds? I want to know that guy, because that's not what I'm getting. I got product testing from 22% to 31%, and I'm still getting the same price, no matter what dispensary I go to. So that's why Yeti's opening his own dispensary. In Yeti's dispensary, there won't be $16 a gram on the shelf. There won't be $10 pre-rolls. There'll be $12 will be the highest max you pay for cannabis. And the pot that you buy at $12 on the top shelf will be marijuana that you need to make sure that you are at home and stationary before you try it. Everything below that will have an amazing price. $8, $7, $6, pre-rolls 2 for $5. There won't be none of this bullshit markup 40% because I'm already paying taxes on growing. I'm already paying taxes on processing. I'm already going to be paying taxes on the dispo. Oh, how many dispos there is? Oh, okay, yeah. No. So this is the numbers. See, because I'm on the deal, the email that gets mailed out to all the growers that are on the litigation for the metrics. There are over 7,200 cannabis farms in Oklahoma alone. 7,200 plus and growing. There are only 3,200 dispensaries in the entire state. Now you tell me what's going to happen. Yeah, the market gets flooded, the dispo sets the price, the farmer starves. And it's sitting on hundreds of pounds of cannabis they can't get rid of for patients. You know, I'm an out-of-stater, Jim. I'm not from Oklahoma. I've lived here 3 years, but I'm not from Oklahoma. I moved out of the state that I lived in Arkansas because Arkansas sucks, and they'll never let the public grow cannabis there. Oklahoma is different. They have an open mind here. So that's why I moved my entire family over here. There's nothing wrong with someone coming from out of state and trying to make a life for themselves. I see no problem with that. They did it in the 1800s and the 1600s, the 1500s, the fucking 1900s. People have been doing that for thousands of years, hundreds of years. That's what I think. That's probably what's wrong with a lot of the world, is that kind of you know, jump to conclusion, you know, out-of-staters. That guy's from China, that guy's from Russia, that guy's, you know, I don't care if the guy grows good cannabis and he does his shit legal, more power to him. You know, that's how America works. I'm not getting on you, Jim. I totally respect your opinion. Not a deal at all. I'm just saying, you know, I'm an out-of-stater, you know, and I know a lot of people around here that have moved their entire families and their entire lives to a state where they can get the proper medicine and medical help that they need, and that's why they've done that. That's kind of the reason why I've done it. Um, I have a medical card in a couple other states, and um, Oklahoma has the best smoke, man. I've been to Colorado. I've been to everywhere. I bought cannabis from all across America for the last 30 years. And Oklahoma has good smoke, man. Arkansas does too. Arizona does. Colorado does too. I'm not knocking any states. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying right now, everything's hopping in Oklahoma. It's the wild, wild west here. It's not like growing in Colorado or growing up in Michigan or growing in California. It's way different. People are way more open here. Yeah, no, that's me. I spent all of my life looking over my shoulder growing cannabis so that I can have the medicine and the flower that I need. And I'm sick of doing that. Masshole, you're absolutely right. I don't want to look over my shoulder anyway. So if you tell me that you're going to give me the opportunity to grow fields of cannabis and all I got to do is do it legal and legit and give me the means to do it, guess what? I'm going to do it. I don't care if I got to go back to school. And let me tell you what, the paperwork, the paperwork is no fun. You know, it's a swamp grow right now, Brother Bear. I got everything but pot corking up out of the ground out there. It's so damn wet. All right, Bodie, man. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not going to stay on much longer. I'm going to get off here in just a few minutes. I just wanted to say, man, I appreciate everybody being in here. I appreciate each and every one of you and your opinions and your feelings and what you do. Show support to each other. Go out and find some more YouTube community because there's a whole bunch of it out there and a bunch of positive YouTube community too. I want to give a big shout out to the Aussie Stoner channel. I want to give a big shout out to Brother Bear's Buds, Cookies Coop, Mud Swat. I want to give a giant universal shout out to Mud Swat. Holy crap, my brother Mud Swat. My amazing wife, Rachel, Mrs. Yeti, who puts up with my crap. Is the most patientest woman on the planet and one of the most strongest humans I've ever met in my life and probably will ever meet. Mattia, thank you for coming in, sister. Love you so much. Earth Creeper, appreciate you. I know I'm missing people. Masshole, rock on, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Don't let nobody get you down. Stay positive and be positive. Yeah, man, y'all stay lifted and stay graceful. Remember the 7 P's of life, everybody. Prior proper planning prevents piss poor performance. Be kind, be safe, behave, and most of all, be happy. Big love, everybody. Peace. Have a great night.